Get started at easycater.com.
I was surprised when a waiter smelled like
What
cream.
it do, what
I
it
smelled
do.
like. So I asked him how he was able to afford.
You never know, just talk to him, man. Don't run from him. Talk to him. Hey, what's going on with you? How you feeling
If
today?
they had one of these at my gym, I need to go to a
A lot
gym
of
like
times,
that.
young boys be looking for that. They looking for that. So
They'll give it to you, bro. They'll give it to you. When you really build the relationship, because I answer my phone, bro. My personal number is on social media. These dudes be calling me sometimes, 12 at night, 2:30 in the morning. Oh, here, I'm ready to crash out, man. The girl just did. Hold up. I go outside, sit on the porch real quick. Yo, we got walk me through it real quick. What's going on? Run it down. All right, look, man, it's the only advice I can give you. Don't go to jail, man. Don't go out that way. But the only reason why I did that, and I get slack for that too from people when they're tripping or whatever, get another phone, and I do. But I feel like because sometimes I look at it when I was coming up of having somebody outside of my family member to talk to. You feel it's like a sort of therapy. Like, and in my personal opinion, we all need it. And I don't, and not the times like
What it do,
sometimes you don't even gotta be from a professional therapist. From what he just told me.
Yo, a lot of people need that, man. That's crazy. A lot of people going into the therapy thing nowadays, man. Living my best. Whoa, what it do? A lot of people tapping into and, you know, starting to become more conscious of the therapy situation, man. I gotta, you know, clap it up for that. Got to. Ruled the dream out today, y'all. $1 million check to me. It's coming. We gotta speak it into fruition. $1 million check coming, right? The stories with V. V Money, V Mob, V Media. Y'all know what it is. But yeah, man. Get some house supplies today, y'all. And see, this is why I tell y'all to support the kid, man. You gotta support me, man. We're building. What up, though, man? What y'all got going on today? Let's pull it up. Let's see what's been talking topics of the day. Oh yeah, BG responds to Lil Wayne not coming to the verses. Man, shit, the dude that rock with Wayne said he don't rock with him. And I can't really blame him. They be doing too much, yo. It be getting to a point with Cash Money the way it's though. Y'all be tripping. It say, hold on. Okay, let's see what Prince talking about. Prince, salute to Prince Miller, man, from the Supreme Team. Out, free, shout out Cream, man.
Study found a permanent underclass.
Hold on. Let's see what he talking about, y'all.
Use the smart buying tools on Amazon Business. She's not so little anymore.
There is so much happening right in your backyard, in our backyard, isn't it?
Good to be here.
They say that boy Prince was the general.
Let's start off with your book and your website you have out. We can get into the documentary and everything a little bit later, but can you let the people know about, where they can find your book and your website and a little bit about it?
No question. Thanks for asking. My website is www.princemillernyc.com.
Make sure we support Prince, man. Yeah, man, we support the man.
On that website, you'll be able to see where the book pre-orders of the book can be purchased, and also you can also get to the documentary from there, which is on Vimeo. Everything is on the website, and you'll learn some things about me as well.
What all can they expect from this book?
Well, the book starts off when I'm 10 years old. It gets into a lot of questions that some of the questions.
And I know shit, just thinking, I know how I write. Man, I can only imagine you done did 30 years in, man, the federal penitentiary, probably so many lockdowns you can't even count. I know this book probably a beast. I ain't gonna lie, I might grab the book, man, starting from 10 years old on up to see the life of a dude that was You know, the right-hand man is Supreme McGriff, a.k.a. Supreme Team. I might grab that book, y'all. I ain't gonna lie. Make sure y'all reading too, man. Keep your mind sharp.
For asking me. And
Song request, Bone Thugs and Harmony. Okay, so we the Bone Thugs. So is he?
When I was 10 years old, when a 10-year-old was killed and shot by police officers that were plainclothes police officers. He was 10 years old, a guy named Clifford Glover, a kid named Clifford Glover, rather.
Dang.
And we were both 10 years old at the time, so I take you through that a little bit. But then I get into other things as well. So it's a good book. I don't want to give it away too much. If they buy it, they'll see it, you know, and learn something from it, you know.
Is it an
He
autobiography?
seemed real laid back.
No,
He
it's
seemed
not-
really
it's
mild
not
mannered,
really
well
an
mannered at
autobiography.
that too.
It has a little bit of my
Who is
life
he?
in
My
it.
bad. That's Gerald Prince Miller, right-hand man and nephew to Supreme McGriff. Supreme McGriff would be the leader of the Supreme Team, New York City franchise organization, man, that made the do. You heard?
Life in it, and it just takes you through
That's
that
Prince.
life.
Yeah, that's Prince. Bro. Make sure everybody hit the subscribe button too, man. Lock in. Welcome to the mug.
It's somewhat, you know, it has different things in it. A little bit of an autobiography, but I wouldn't say that that's my actual autobiography, you know.
Right.
Okay, so this more focuses on you just being young.
Yeah, it focuses on when I was young, the things I saw in the community as I was growing up, how the killing shaped my mindset of seeing another 10-year-old killed at the time. I went to his funeral, his wake, actually the funeral as well, and it shaped my mindset a little bit. And
Yeah, and do something like that too, because this was crazy, right? When I was like 15, I lost one of my homeboys who was also 15. No, I'm geeking, but it was probably like 16, 17 at the time, 18, something like that. But just that mindset of, damn, all right, we getting hit now. Like, it go from you seeing the older guys shoot at each other and do whatever they do, and it's like, all right, no, we not. Our age group don't do that. We fight, might get jumped, whatever the case may be. But when I seen that, I'm like, oh, all right, no, them niggas are slinging iron. So just quite naturally, you being in this same turret dome, you being in this same field, this same motherfucking line of work, you got to come up to the conclusion of, man, shit, I got to sling iron too if I'm going to be out here. And that's wicked and wild for me to be 13, 14 years old with a mindset like that. Like, not saying that I wanted to, but at 13, I had a mindset of, I definitely am on you. If it's my life or your life, I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Fuck no, I got to go home with my mother. And just think about that. A nigga got a 380 on his hip, willing to penny his shit just to make it back home to his mother. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you ain't got no family, you ain't got no kids, nothing like that. How the average adult is like, man, shit, yo, I got a son to live for, I got this to live for. We just outside on it, man. Niggas gotta make it back home to mama. That's crazy though, but I can dig it.
I'm quite sure a lot of children, teenagers, and young adults will learn from their experience.
Exactly, bro. It's wild, man. Yo, what's up? What it do, Southwest? If he was the muscle, how he home and Supreme now. See, listen. This how this work, or this is how sometimes it get broken down, right? You the muscle. They care about the muscle, they do. But more importantly than the muscle, they care about the brains. Supreme was the brains. They rather, this is, and I don't know why it's like that, but this is how the federal government work. We rather release the nigga that was pulling the trigger than the nigga that was pointing the finger. Meaning, we want the guy that got the power and the ability and the mindset to convince grown men to go out here and conduct and commit acts of violence. They rather get that person out of the way than the guy. Prime example, just without the ratting. John Gotti, Sammy the Bull. Just ought to break everything that Sammy the Bull did. He should have never even qualified for a deal. No matter how much information he had. For the nigga to say 20, 30 bodies and all that shit, he should have never been offered a deal. But we want Gotti so much because he the brains. Gotti ain't never killed nobody. Good day. We ain't never heard a story about Gotti squeezing no trigger, but we knew he was a made man. He had the power to do it. So they rather get the Gotti than the Sammy the Bull. They rather get the Preem than the Prince. Now, don't get it twisted, shit. Nigga did 30 years. 30 years, you know what I mean? And people gotta understand this too, right? A nigga legacy in the streets and a nigga convictions in court is two different things. Meaning, let's just say we got a nigga that's known in the streets, man. Man, this nigga a head tapping, man. Shorty got 60 bodies. But when he get booked and all the bodies pop up, he only get convicted for 2. So to the streets, it's like, man, how the fuck he come home with 60, nigga killed 60 niggas? Yeah, but he only was charged for 2. We know about 60, nigga. The government, we ain't telling them motherfuckers all that. Even with the government doing their best job, their best deals, they not finding out everything. They gonna find out a whole lot. But they never find out everything. I don't give a fuck how good they is. Gray and black, pick a struggle, my boy. What, you geeking? If your mom and dad black, absolutely. Take a screenshot. Why are you so black? What's up? What it do, baby? Facts. What is happening? What's good? Hi. What's good, V-Money? Sean the boy, what it do, baby? Exactly, yo. Where my guy go? Whoa, what it do, V? Yeah, what's up, baby? What's up, Ella? Where my guy go? Where you go at? Justin, where you at? You still in here? But yeah, it be like that though, bro. Yeah, what it do, baby? They want the leaders, man. And the government, they play a dirty game because in their mind, they like, shit, we can send him back out there. If he say he changed, right? Let him change. If not, we'll get his ass again. And then the next time we get him, his ass in here forever. But ain't nobody, yo, you got to be a wild motherfucker to do 30 years and come right back outside in a rush to go back to jail. Nigga gonna think, man, what the fuck you left back there that you in a rush to get back to? You tripping. Wait a minute, do you support? No. What's good, bro? Joe, what it do, baby? Everybody hit that like button for me, man. Hit the subscribe button. We on our way to 10,100 subscribers. Let's get there.
The pre-orders right now from my website, but it's going to be on Amazon as well. But the
Prince got another joint out too.
The pre-orders are hardback and they're signed by me, but they're almost sold out in pre-orders. So
look, you know he banging. All I typed in was Gerald, G-E-R-A. He popped straight up. You know he got the motherfucking algorithm right now bumping. Gerald Prince Miller speaks on Al Sharpton, CI admission, and the criminal justice system. And then, like, with this thing right here, right? A lot of motherfuckers, you know, because Supreme came out and said, Bimmy, and salute to Bimmy as well, that Bimmy was a CI, whatever the case may be, right? And niggas looking at Preem like, man, why you wait all this time? Is that the third? Bro, what the fuck do a nigga gain by saying a nigga a rat? Like, nigga doing tell a son burn out in the fucking federal United States penitentiary fighting for his life every day. What the fuck do he benefit by saying Bimmy a rat in line? Even if he gonna make a couple of, nigga could have made $10,000, $20,000 off of that shit. That shit ain't nothing when you doing fucking life plus fucking 100 years. Nigga, it's Preem, nigga. He probably got 10, 20, 30,000 on his books all fucking ready or spread out throughout the system. Like, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes motherfuckers just gotta make shit make sense. He's Tupac, wait a minute. Yeah. But yeah, yo, that's crazy. Let's see what he talking about, though. Supreme McGriff, 50 Cent Nas. This was a good one, they say. This the first one he did when he came home, too.
And then you got confidential informants.
See?
They are the worst because they provide information and they wear the cloth of respectable criminals. When in reality, they're the ones feeding the information to the authorities.
Yeah.
It's very hard to get papers on a confidential informant, and the confidential informant knows it. And that's why you hear most confidential informants say, where's the
paperwork, right? That's the ace in the hole. When a motherfucker know it ain't no paperwork that can be provided, but they did wrong, they, man, where the paperwork at? Where the video at? Man, where the paper? Man, you know what the fuck going on, man. If he did 20 years, okay, he did a 20 ball. Let's see, I can put it up.
that lifestyle?
So being a 5%er, knowing, you know, supposed to be the poor righteous teaching, basically, how did you rationalize selling drugs to yourself?
Well, you can't make something wrong right. But my thing was, you know, I wasn't going to be in there doing it for a long period of time.
Okay.
No, he served nearly 35 years, so he did 30 plus. After serving nearly 35 years in federal prison, he transformed his life from one rooted in power and survival to the one centered on purpose. Oh, he had Nas narrate his book. We gotta support that. Yeah, he did 35. Wow, you're right. Imagine doing 35 years. Imagine going to jail in the 90s. You go to jail in 90, 2000, 2010, 2020, 2025. Yup, that mean he went to jail exactly. Damn, that's crazy, boy.
So him and Cream was selling drugs, for a guy named me and Education was selling drugs for a guy. He would be inside the door, or he'll be inside, I'll be outside, and we were selling drugs out there. So we graduated down there because we saw others doing it, and it was lucrative, and we started selling it. We still was educating ourselves and educating others in 5%, being a 5%. I would actually tell other people, don't do it. And I was doing that on the side. The only way we rationalized is that we making money, and we wasn't going to do it for a long time.
That's how it always started.
Actually became what would become known as the Supreme Team. So we were selling drugs for the older crew down there and whatnot, and they gave us a shot. We took advantage of it before we peeled off and started doing our own thing.
As every rightful hustler does. As every rightful hustler does.
It was just loose people doing their thing. You know what I'm saying? Loosely, everybody was doing their thing. The police was crooked. They was letting you do it. It was open season. It was like you can, you can do what you want to do. That block on 50th Street was just. Everybody was coming in. It was deep. Yeah.
So
We watching this together, y'all. Take a shot with me.
your uncle is Kenneth Supreme McGriff.
Yeah.
Salute.
Another good guy. He interviewed his son. So
Oh, his son did a podcast here before.
yeah, he definitely did. Yeah, me too. That's our friend. That's like my brother, man. Like for real. Like, did he know you was selling when you started selling? Like, yeah.
Yeah, he was there first. He was on the block first, and then I came after that.
Did he give you advice like, don't do this, or it was like,
I don't remember if he did it.
right?
I don't remember if he did it, didn't. It wouldn't have mattered.
Right.
Yeah, of course not.
Niggas already your mind already made up. Bro, that shit was empty
He might
as
have gave me
fuck.
advice
Come
that
on,
was
gang.
smart, maybe. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Boom! Salute.
That's why I guess that's the question. Like, did he give you a lot of game as far as working in that business?
Yeah, I learned. I'm a quick learner on anything I do. I watch, I listen, I look, I pay
And
attention.
that's a great mindset to have, man. I'm a quick learner. That's what I always tell people, bro. I don't never want to be the smartest person in the room, but I always want to be the sharpest person in the room. Meaning, I always want to be the one that's quick to get that shit. Whatever the fuck we doing, I'm quick to adapt to it. I'm quick to learn it. I'm quick to adjust.
Whatnot. So yeah, I play chess. I've been playing chess since I was 8 years old. So I was in tournaments and everything. So if you always play chess, in order to win chess, you gotta think 8 moves ahead. So I was always trying to pay attention and whatnot. When I was on the block, I was learning fast. You know what I mean?
So how did the Supreme Team form then?
The Supreme. I went to prison afterwards. I got arrested with some people.
What year was this?
This was in 1981, I think.
Okay. That's for weed? It was for weed?
Nah, that was for a robbery at the time, and I just happened to be coming out the store, and I got out. They was going.
Love you all, love, baby, love.
Coming out the store, and they were going to back around the way, and I got in the car, right, with a turkey sandwich, and I didn't realize what had happened. So what happened was, now we in the chase, and we driving through, and when the car crashed, we got out to run, cause I'm running now, and we all got caught.
Wow.
And I stood up as always. You know what I'm saying? I learned from my uncles, keep your mouth shut. You know what I'm saying? And my man Rasheem stood up, and but the other guy, he didn't. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And we ended up getting time.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? I got 1.5 to 4.5.
Wow.
My man Raheem got 1 to 3. Cause I had a felony before, so I got more than Rod got. Rod got 1 to 3. I got 1.5 to 4.5. The other dude got time.
Yo, them numbers is wild as shit to me.
Felony as well.
What it do? Them numbers is wild as shit. All that New York time, that 1 to 13, like
I
what?
don't remember the age. each.
No, motherfucker, give me a set time. Like, I don't like in between. So you said I gotta do between 1 and 13? So you could do 1, which you won't, or you could do 13, which you're likely to do.
This is just a true story. I was living in Long Island, on 451 Fulton Avenue, and it was a supermarket right across the street.
I am Carolyn Forte, Executive Director of the...
And it was just the almost unluckiest shit. I should have knew that they was when I seen the car, y'all go back around the way, y'all, hey, get in, hurry up. I got in, we driving off, and boom, next thing you know, it was a wrap.
Right, I want that.
That's the luck of the draw right there.
Luck of the draw.
Right, I want a number, yo.
I get out.
Real shit, tell him again,
At
see?
that time, the Preem had already had the team formulated,
I'm
and
tired, yo.
I came out smooth.
My fault, Brody, too. When I read it, I didn't even know what the topic was. I forgot. We talking about, 1 to 13 and shit.
It wasn't nepotism because I started from the bottom. See, I was given something so small, and I turned it into something. And I got 2 of my closest comrades, both passed away now. I said, Cooley, knowledge, let's get money. In fact, I think Preem put me with one of, I knew Knowledge already from the project, I knew Cooley from the area. And so we got down there, and it was just us 3. And then we started doing our part of the team with Preem and them, and we was building, and we was doing so good on the block, you know what I'm saying? And Preem he let me do a separate thing, but still with the team. You see? And so
Okay, so basically, he let him get his own regime for real. He gave him his own bubble. Like, listen, you still under the Supreme Team umbrella, but go ahead and run. You got your side of it. You got your branch of it. Salute to Uncle Preem on that one, man.
that's how it started. That's how I started.
Give you opportunity.
Myself.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
I read this in Corey Piquet's book. I'm a business major. I got my MBA and all of that stuff.
And before you go further, just so everybody know, I'm just giving you the history because you asked me the questions.
That's a fair
Right. I do not glamorize the past of what was done, basically. But in order to show the kids and teach them about living a decent life or messing with that street life and what it can get you if you do, you want them to see it fully. So that they make their own judgments about what is right and what is wrong. Because if they don't see the whole picture of their
Hey,
life,
Jason, you wild as shit. I ain't read that, boy. You good. You ain't that good, though. I'm shocked, nigga. I told you I would read before I pronounce. He thought you was going to get me. Give me something. That was a good one. Hit the subscribe button, chump. That was a good one.
Get arrested. They may put you in jail so they can be out with their kids so you can't be with yours. See, they might think that you can't lose your life in that game. You know, they might think that hustling, you should use drugs instead of hustling drugs. I mean, you can learn so much, but you gotta give it to them raw. So when we speak about the past, it's only to educate them into the future. Right. You know what I mean? And because a lot of people, you know, you got these podcasters these days. They, you know, and that's another thing. I'm gonna maybe get back to it later. You got these podcasters that sit up there trying to get the clicks and the subscribers and get the check and everything.
He said get the clicks and the subscribers and the checks and everything. This is Big Business, Prince. Welcome to the league. Welcome to the business, Prince. Welcome. Welcome to YouTube, baby. We do it all over here, baby. We do it all. You know what I mean? Slander, backbite, lies, glamorizing, entertainment, naming, Charleston White, Soldier Boy. We do it all on the tube, baby. Welcome to the big leagues, baby. Yo, bro. Jay, what up, baby?
I'm gonna take it and tear it apart if it's fake. Because on my podcast, anything that's said is gonna be real, it's gonna be thorough. The people that I invite is gonna be proper. It'll be entertainers, it'll be rappers, it'll be regular people from the street, and we gonna talk thorough.
What about us?
Huh?
What about us?
Oh, y'all, I'm sitting here with y'all. You know, a person might ask me, why would you do a podcast with a small platform?
You know what I tell them? I say, first of all, I hustled here. I ran this whole area around here, right? Why would I not come to give some individuals who try to create their platform, why would I not appear before them, black-owned business, upcoming black-owned business, and help, but let me finish, and help them out with their platform. I don't care if nobody else want to speak to me because I started small. That don't bother me. Because it's not about starting big or small. I feel like you should give an opportunity to people who, you know, deserve it. And then I see somebody. I'm not cutting you off. I want to ain't no question. And let me just refine even more. If nobody helped the little man,
right, you gotta think this motherfucker is.
Little man ain't got a shot.
That's a fact.
So you know, I mean, I ain't no, I don't see myself as no big person to be interviewed or not.
Okay, they got 13,000. Damn, Prince got 13,000 too. This video did 276K. Shit. It say Prince said he's 11 for the wrong reason. That's some real grown man shit. I hope the youth really understand that respect to this brother. Salute.
Words. Take it or leave it. Cause we rarely speak.
You niggas being Prince.
What's the most calories you've ever eaten?
The Kai Bill years, those were
What the
crazy.
fuck?
Yes, Kai can put down some food. You see them eating. There's no catching it. Style. The Chevy Silverado EV.
I wanted to see that 50 Cent joint.
And covering some serious ground. Chevy trucks. Dependability comes standard. Chevrolet. Together, let's drive.
But then you got confidential informants. They are the worst.
Make sure you hit subscribe.
They provide information and they wear the.
Well, yeah, I'm tired, man. We ready, baby. We back on here tomorrow morning, man. Football Sunday. Let's get it. Let's go. We out.
Yeah.